Queer theory is a field of critical theory that emerged in the 1990s and focuses on challenging dominant and oppressive social norms and hierarchies related to gender and sexuality. It questions the idea of fixed categories of gender and sexuality, and instead argues that these categories are socially constructed and subject to change over time. Queer theory also challenges the idea of a fixed and binary understanding of gender and sexuality, emphasizing the fluidity and variability of these concepts. Queer theory examines how power operates within social structures, particularly regarding gender and sexuality, and how this power is used to marginalize and oppress certain groups. It seeks to expose the ways in which gender and sexuality are used to control and regulate individuals and communities, and to challenge the binary and heteronormative assumptions that underlie many social norms. In practice, queer theory has been used to inform a range of social justice movements, including LGBTQ+ activism, feminism, anti-racism, and disability rights. It has also influenced fields such as literature, film studies, and cultural studies by encouraging scholars to examine representations of gender and sexuality in various media and to question the dominant narratives that shape our understanding of these concepts. Queer theory challenges traditional understandings of gender and sexuality as fixed and binary categories. It suggests that gender and sexuality are not inherent, but are constructed through social, cultural, and political forces. Queer theorists argue that the rigid binary system of male/female and heterosexual/homosexual is limiting, oppressive, and exclusionary. Instead, they advocate for a more fluid and inclusive understanding of gender and sexuality, which takes into account the diversity and complexity of human experiences. For example, queer theory suggests that rather than seeing sexuality as simply a matter of sexual orientation, it should be viewed as a broader spectrum of desires and attractions that are not easily categorized as either homosexual or heterosexual. It also questions the traditional categories of masculinity and femininity, and argues that gender is a performance that is constantly being negotiated and constructed through various social practices and interactions. Queer theory has also been influential in the realm of cultural studies, particularly in analyzing representations of gender and sexuality in various forms of media. It has been used to examine how popular culture constructs and reinforces gender and sexual norms, and how these norms contribute to the marginalization and exclusion of certain groups. Queer theory has also been influential in the field of literature, where it has been used to challenge the traditional heteronormative narratives that dominate many literary works and to uncover alternative and marginalized voices and perspectives. Overall, queer theory challenges the dominant norms and values that shape our understanding of gender and sexuality, and seeks to create a more inclusive and diverse society that embraces the complexity and fluidity of human experiences.